Hi everybody, it's Jay, and today I wanted to talk about thumb splints. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I haven't, but a couple weeks ago my thumb started hurting and I must have hyperextended it, but I don't remember doing it, and I've been wrapping it and taping it, and I went and bought a fancy wrist brace for it, and that immobilizes your thumb. That isn't working. So I saw this thing on YouTube called thumb splints, and basically it's for people that their fingers, forget what it's called, but their fingers don't stay in the joint and they hyperextend a lot, so it just kind of is a brace and a support for your fingers. So I thought I would try it. And I found this one for the thumb, and it had rings going around. It had this loop thing in coming down in the front, and another loop thing in the bottom. And I was futzing with it, for a couple of days, and I just couldn't get it. And then I accidentally made the wrong snip, and it broke into two pieces. And the piece that was left looked something kind of like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but and I thought, well, maybe I'll just try to work with this. So basically, just make one little loop at the top, and then I made 3 rings, and I wrapped it around a broom handle, and so that's where I started. And the fit was pretty good. Here's the little ring. You want this on the bottom. And then this just kind of ended up being a fluke. I have another one that I made. I'll show you. This was the first one I made. And yeah, you can see I didn't wrap this around an object, so it's not very straight. It's all kind of funky. It is really tight. See, watch, I try to put it on. It's really, really tight, and I can't get it on. And it fits good, but it's too tight, and I couldn't get it loose enough. Anyways, so I decided, see, I can't even get that one off. So what I'm trying to say is it's better to have it a tiny little bit too big than too small. This one that I made that's too small, I could not get it big enough. I'm just going to have to completely, warm up the wire. It helps if you warm up your wire. I'm going to have to warm up the wire and redo this one. So again, just make a little loop, then wrap it around an object about the size of your thumb 3 times, and then you can just bend it like this. Put a little loop on the bottom so that it doesn't poke you, and there you have it. And what I really like about this one is it really comes around my joint right here. So it really holds it in. I was just outside mowing the yard. That's why I'm all crazy. And it kind of felt like it was falling off, but it didn't. I think it was just because I'm in Florida, so it's hot. My hand was sweating, and it just felt a little loose. But this one actually fits really good. And like I said, it was too big, and I just kept bending it and turning it and bending it, and this is what I came up with. But it's super easy. It's super easy compared to all the other ones I saw online that were thumb splints. Again, just make a little ring, a little circle, wrap it 3 times, and bring it down. Hold on, I'm trying to do it. Down and around. Super simple. Super easy, guys. And yeah, today's the first day that my thumb is not swollen, so it is healing, and wearing this helps. I wore it for a little while yesterday, and then I did a different one today. Hope it helps. If you have thumb problems, this thumb splint, see, it won't let me go back any further, and this little part right here holds it there, so I can't bend it that way. The whole thing is pretty immobilized, but I can still move it around enough so that I'm not getting cramps in my hands. I noticed when I had the brace on, or I was trying to tape it, I was getting cramps right here in the top of my hand from doing all that. So this is much easier because, yeah, you still can use your hand. All right. Hope it helps. Bye.